In this video, we're going to take a look at the Accounts Receivable module with Click2Pay. So to get started, let's go to the Accounts Receivable module, and we'll go to Customer Maintenance. Once the screen loads up, we'll go ahead and select our customer, and we'll click on the More drop-down in the top right-hand corner. Here we'll click on Paya Options. On the Paya Options screen, we have two different sections. One section allows us to restrict payment types for that customer. The other section allows us to activate specific document types, or all document types. This information will be covered more in detail in our installation and configuration video. Now that we have a customer set up, let's go ahead and create an invoice for them. So what we'll do here is we'll go into Invoice Data Entry. We will create a new batch, and we'll create a new invoice. Let's select that customer that we just activated, and let's create an invoice for them. Be sure to add your lines, and then go to the Totals tab. So here on the Totals tab, the first thing you'll notice is the Click2Pay checkbox at the top. If this box is unchecked, you will not be able to sync the document. If it is checked, you will see the Send to Click2Pay button, which allows you to immediately send this document to Click2Pay and generate the link. However, the link will also be generated when you click Accept on this screen. Let's go ahead and manually send this to Click2Pay. It's going to bring up a screen printing the invoice and syncing the invoice to the cloud. Now that the document has been added, we can either click that button again to remove the document from Click2Pay, or down at the bottom we can see that the document has been synced, which is denoted by this green check mark right here. We can click on this link right here, which is going to bring up a little pop-up letting us know that the URL for the payment link has been copied to our clipboard. So we can either accept this order and we can go to Invoice Printing to print the order, or we can do a quick print right here, which is what I'm going to do. We'll select the batch that we want to print, and we're going to change this paperless office output dropdown to electronically deliver only. Here we'll click print, and this is going to generate our paperless office email. We can see that it was successful, so let's go ahead and click OK. And we'll also update the sales journal. Okay, now the sales journal is updated, so let's go check our email for that payment link in the paperless office. You can see here we've got a new email. We'll go ahead and click on that. And now we have our payment link in the email. So we'll go ahead and click the Pay Now button, which is going to take us to the payment link website. So here we have the total amount. We have the balance remaining. We also have the status of the document here. So if this is completely paid, this status button here is going to change. We also have the document info, which allows us to pull up the invoice itself, the PDF, and review that. And we also have the Pay Here button. We'll go ahead and click on that. And this is going to bring up the payment screen. So we'll go ahead and put in our card details. And we'll provide our billing address information. I'll have Google autofill that for me. And we will go ahead and check the CAPTCHA checkbox, which is going to give us a verification. Sometimes this may come up with a prompt and ask you to verify some images, but once that's done, as long as you see a green check mark here, you can go ahead and click Submit Payment. So we can see here that the transaction was successful. We have the amount paid, we have the transaction number, and we have the email that the receipt was sent to. So we'll go ahead and close out of the screen, and we'll see that the screen reloads and updates with the correct balance. So seeing as how we paid the entire invoice, this now reflects 0 balance owed. Let's go over to our email, and we will take a look at that email receipt, which shows us the same details that we saw on the payment confirmation screen. Now if we go back into Sage, What we're going to do is in the accounts receivable section, we are going to go down to the bottom into the Click2Pay folder. Here in the Click2Pay folder, there's a task called Payments. We'll click on Payments, and that's going to bring up the payment screen. And this is going to go out and look for any payments that have yet to be imported. If you would like to import a payment, you can click the Selected checkbox, and this is going to allow us to click Proceed. So now that we've clicked Proceed on that, what's happened is it has generated a cash receipt. So let's go ahead and click on Cash Receipts Entry and take a look at that cash receipt real quick. And you can see that it generates a specific Click2Pay batch. We'll go ahead and click Accept. We'll grab our deposit, and we can see that it has the correct credit card deposit amount. We'll click Accept here. We'll go to the first document in here because we only have one, and we'll go to the Lines tab. So you can see here, invoice ending in 35 is the one that we just paid for $3,400. And if we scroll to the end, we can see some additional information from the gateway. Next, we'll click on the Payment tab, and you can see that it brought in the credit card information here, and we can see the same transaction information that we got inside of Click2Pay. We'll click Accept here, close out of that screen, and let's update the cash receipts journal. So let's take this $3,400 batch and process it. We'll go ahead and preview. And then we'll go ahead and update the cash receipts journal. So the final thing that we're going to do is go back into customer maintenance. We're going to go to that customer, and we are going to go to invoices. So in this list of invoices, we'll scroll down until we see the one ending in 35 right here. So we can see that the document has 0 remaining balance, and it has a yes for Click2Pay, which means that the document was sent to Click2Pay. If a document says no here in this column, you can highlight the document and click the stack of coins here with the grid, and this is going to send the document to Click2Pay. So you can do it right here from the invoices screen.